Hello, my name is Noella Auneau, founder of Trustful Bookkeeping, where we help consultants understand their number with clarity and confidence. Today, I want to talk about the gross margin, especially for consultants. So, what is gross margin? So, to make it simple, gross margin answers one question. After you deliver your service, how much money is left to run and grow your business? The formula is simple. Revenue minus cost of goods sold equal gross profit. Gross profit divided by revenue equal gross margin. What is the cost of service for consultant? The cost of service for consultant is the labor, the contractor, the freelancer, the software that you use to deliver your client work. It do not include your marketing, your office expenses, or your administration too. This is operating expenses and not cost of service. So, why consultants should care about the gross margin? If a consultant tells me I made $200,000 last year, but I don't think like I made money. When we look closer, the gross margin is 40%. That means that every dollar they earn, 60 cents is going right back at the door just to deliver the service. So, even before marketing, taxes, they are already squeezed. A healthy consulting business usually aims for 60 to 80% gross margin depending on the model. So, if your margin is low, it's a sign of one or more things. You are underpricing your services, your team or contractor are too expensive for your current pricing, or your services aren't structured efficiently. So, revenue alone do not show you that, but gross margin will show you this deeper information that you need. So, if you take a real-world example, we will take two consultants. Consultant A made $150,000 with a 17% gross margin. Consultant B made $250,000 with a 40% gross margin. Consultant A keeps $105,000 after delivery, and consultant B keeps $100,000 after delivery. It's almost the same amount of usable money after completion of the service, but it's completely different stress level. Higher gross margin allow you to have more breathable room, to be more flexible, to have more ability to reinvest, and more potential personal income. That's why gross margin is extremely important for your business. And another important part of gross margin is gross margin can help you guide your decision. When you track gross margin consistently, you can answer questions like, can I afford to hire? Should I raise my prices? Which services are actually profitable? If you have different type of services, you can track based on new services. You can have different category of revenue and track also your gross margin based on this different category of revenue. And also, is this client worth keeping? If you have difficult clients, is it really profitable to keep this client? So it's real data that it really help you to for your business. Common mistake I see, there are three big mistakes. not separating cost of service from operating expenses. When you open your profit and loss, it should be very simple to calculate your gross profit. If you need to search, if you need to make addition, subtraction, it means that it's not clear and you need to change your chart of account. Guessing margin instead of calculating them, waiting until year end to look. You don't need a complex software or finance degree. You need clean bookkeeping on a monthly basis with revenue, cost of service, gross profit, gross margin. That's it.